Now the chair of the General Union of Writers in Israel, Professor, University Professor, Guy Kainar, please.
Professor Guy Kainar.
Dear friends, good evening. First of all, thank you, Professor Khan, for organizing this Congress, wonderful Congress, bringing all these wonderful people here, and not least for handling it in such a gentle way. It gives me great pleasure to convey the greetings of the General Union of Writers in Israel and of my colleague, Dr. Chaim Nagid, who couldn't be here, to this distinguished gathering of poets from 5 continents who participate in the polyphonic yet unisonic chorus of the human spirit of poetry, that all-embracing soul, the aroma of peace for life in the formulation of the logo of this Congress, poetry that defies the vicious demons of belligerency, racism, discrimination, violence, and materialism that threaten mankind's existence. The General Union of Writers in Israel is an organization that incorporates more than 450 writers in every language in which poetry is conceived in our multicultural society. Jews and Arabs, veterans and newcomers, writers in Hebrew as well as in European, African, American, Asian languages, in the humane and tolerant spirit of the most ancient and genial rhapsodies in history, the biblical prophets. For us in the General Writers Union to promote peace and brotherhood among the disparate sections of our population is not a slogan, it is our daily bread. Apart from music, poetry is the most universal language in the world, since it attempts to express in words that which is inexpressible in words, that which subverts and bursts the usual communicatory channels. Already Aristotle resolved this contradiction in terms. A poet, he postulated, is a maker of metaphors. Metaphors, similes, images. These are our non-literal, uplifting, aromatic tools that are insurmountable in their extremely precise imprecision as they express the inexpressible. This is the universal manner in which the blind sees without eyes, the deaf hears without ears, and the poet writes with words that transcends words and enable us to understand each other beyond cultural borders. The renowned poet, Israeli poet Natan Zach, expressed this notion in his poem, The Painter Paints, with which I wish to finish my greeting. And bear in mind that in Hebrew, the words poet and singer are the same word. The painter paints, the storyteller tells, the sculptor sculpts, but the poet does not sing. He is a hill on the roadside, or a tree, or a smell, something that escapes or stays, what has been and won't return, like the seasons, the heat, the cold, the ice, and the laughter of the heart when it loves, or water, something broader, inexplicable, like the wind, or a ship, or a poem, something that leaves something. I wish us all that in the next days we will savor the utmost joy of sharing this something that leaves something. Thank you.